It is a beautiful day for baseball here in Glen Cove, live on the LI Sports Network. It is ACBL collegiate baseball action. We have the Atlantic Whitecaps for you and the Nassau Collegians. Good evening, everybody. I am Dylan Flynn, excited to bring you this great game between two of the top dogs in the Atlantic Collegiate Baseball League. The Atlantic Whitecaps with the best winning percentage, sitting at 12-4. 40 points in this summer season. And the Nassau Collegians sitting at 14-7 and 49 points. They rank the highest in points in the Kaiser Division. Whitecaps coming off a tough loss to the New York Phenoms on Tuesday at Stony Brook. We saw it come right down to the wire, but they are 3-0 after a loss. So let's see if they can bounce back here today. The only meeting that the Whitecaps have had so far with the Collegians, they lost 18-6 back on June 6th. So it's been about a month, almost exactly to the day, that these two teams played, and the Collegians' bats were just on fire that day at Adelphi. So the Whitecaps will look to shut them down today. Keys for the Whitecaps to try and take this game. They know the pitching's going to hold up. They did a nice job holding the Phenoms to where they needed to be, that under 6-run limit. But we're going to have to see if the offense can pick it up with some early hitting, get hits before 2 outs, and then get on base and use your speed. And as I say speed, we are about to start this game with Nolan Naraki stepping in. The first pitch misses downstairs from Daniel Brown, starter today for the Nassau Collegians. This pitch misses upstairs. Brown goes to Pace University, pitched in 13 games, 18 2/3 innings, 19 strikeouts, 2-0 record, had a save and a 9.16 ERA. Next pitch to Naraki is fouled back. Brown, a hard thrower, has good velocity behind him. Next pitch hits Naraki in the back. That is going to sting. Naraki seemingly okay as he trots on down to first base, taking a second. We'll see if that neutralizes his speed game. Nolan Naraki, great speed threat on the bases. Definitely not the start you want if you're Daniel Brown on the mound. Now stepping in is going to be the catcher, Chris Leone. Check on Naraki. Leone coming off a nice game on Tuesday. He went 2 for 4 in that game against the Phenoms, single and a double. Had a stolen base to his credit as another check. Naraki diving back in safely. Ball trickles away, but not far enough for him to advance. Leone did come up with some timely hitting, especially in that 9th inning. The Whitecaps tried to rally, just couldn't finish it off. There goes Naraki. Throw down to second base is not in time. Naraki in there with a stolen base, so the hit by pitch doesn't hinder him. And on the pitch, it was a called strike, so it's going to be a runner on second, nobody out, and 1 strike on Chris Leone. The 0-1. Broken bat, looper out towards short. It's going to be caught there by the shortstop. And Anthony Gentile for out number 1. If you joined us the last time we were here, a doubleheader on a Saturday, a couple weeks ago in June, the dimensions of this field are very intriguing, very short, almost like a Fenway Park type dimension. Very short left, a very short right, and a little bit of a very deep center and a triangle alignment towards more right center. But we did see a lot of home runs, and one of them did come off the bat of this man, Cam Dunn, who's hitting third tonight for the Whitecaps and playing third. Brown with another check on Naraki, dancing off second base. Next pitch to Dunn misses outside. hard thrower like this, it's imperative to get started earlier. Now in a hitter's count, let's see if Dunn can get something that he likes as this pitch evades Felicetti behind the plate, but not far enough for Naraki to advance. A short backstop here. Ball kicked up off the fence. Right to Felicetti. Would have had a nice clear throwing lane down to third, so smart move on Naraki's part to stay in scoring position and try to let his 3-4 hitters get him in. That pitch misses outside. It's a 4-pitch walk for Cam Dunn. There's 2 on, 1 out now for the second baseman Joe Pellegrino to now step in. But first, Dominic Felicetti wants to have a word with his right-hander. First pitch from Brown is down in the dirt to Pellegrino. With the ticks up in velocity, you tend to see sometimes a little bit of a loss of control. So let's see if Brown can settle in here. Take a little bit off and try to spot up a fastball or two. He does so there at the knees for strike 1 to Pellegrino. After 5 consecutive out of the zone. One is cut on and fouled in front of the plate. So the count moves to 1-2. Brown wouldn't bite on the distraction from Naraki, the attempted distraction. Dancing out at second base. Naraki, major threat to steal a bag as he already has this inning. Next pitch to Pellegrino is grounded right back to Brown. Throws wild into center field. It takes a weird hop out there in center field and gets past the center fielder Ramligan. Around third is done. He's going to score. Oh, my goodness. On an errant throw into center field, Cam Dunn comes all the way around from first base to score. Some wacky plays here in Glen Cove at John McEnroe Stadium. It's 2-0 Whitecaps, who have yet to record a hit, but taking advantage of the mistakes by the Collegians. And they get exactly what they need, as they were unable to mount any sort of a lead or any sort of early offense on Tuesday. As Frank DiMartino now steps in, takes ball 1 in. Frank DiMartino grounds us over to third. Nice play there by Chris Leary. Throws on to first base to retire DiMartino. Whitecaps doing a very nice job putting the ball in play, making the defense work. Something you want to do against a harder thrower like Brown. Don't want to let him overpower you with that fastball, but something we've yet to see is the off-speed pitch, which maybe once he establishes the strike zone a little more, he'll try to break that off. But he has done a nice job of using that fastball to try and get ahead of hitters. Ryan Brewer now as that pitch misses outside. Looked like a breaking ball there. Felicetti sliding left to right to corral that one. Next pitch to Brewer misses inside, 2-0. on third, 2 outs. 2-0 count to Brewer, misses inside, 3-0. Brewer taking all the way, 3-0. Draws that walk. And it's now first and third, 2 outs for the 7-hitter and right fielder today, Vasilios Vafakos. First pitch to Vafakos, misses down and in. Pickoff attempt over at first. Brewer able to dive back in safely. We'll see what Vafakos' strategy is here. 5 straight out of the zone from Brown. He's walked 2 and hit 1 this inning. A couple errors allowed the Whitecaps to take an early 2-0 lead. Here comes the next pitch. That also misses downstairs. Count 2-0. Two-0 to Brown, taken for a strike. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back, out of play. So count 2-2. Brown 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning and limiting the damage, stranding a runner on third. First, Vafakos asks for time, and he'll get it. Now we're ready. Here comes the break even from Brown. Swung on and flown out towards second base. Backpedaling is Sullivan. Makes the call and the catch. That'll do it at the top of the first, but the Whitecaps scored twice on no hits, 2 errors, and 2 left. At the end of a half inning, it's the Whitecaps 2 and the Nassau Collegians coming to bat right here on the LI Sports Network. Ready to start the bottom of the first. It's going to be Brendan Turton taking the mound for the Whitecaps. He starts off Anthony Gentile with the ball. Next pitch also misses. Turton quickly falls behind Gentile 3-0. And it's a 4-pitch walk to start the game for the Collegians. They too have the leadoff hitter on via the free pass. Gentile came into this game batting .342. This is his 21st game. Leads the team with 26 hits. Now Billy Sullivan will take his hacks. He takes ball one downstairs, and Brendan Turton quickly behind these hitters. It's 5 straight out of the zone. Sullivan lines that one foul out of play. Sullivan, a .344 hitter. He has 22 hits, 22 runs to his credit, so he gets on, he scores. He does have a home run. He's driven in 17 and has walked 17 times to his impressive 11 strikeouts. Very nice stats out of the 2-hitter for the Collegians. There's a breaking ball that misses downstairs. Count 2-1. Gentile thinking about going, but started and stopped. As that pitch also misses out of the zone. So the count 3-1 now to Sullivan. See if they try to implement a hit and run or just let Sullivan swing away. A check over there of Gentile. He gets back safely. They do try for the hit and run. It's grounded onto second base. Pellegrino fields fires over to first base to retire Sullivan, but they stay out of the double play, putting the runner in motion. So it'll be runner on second, 1 out for the 3-hitter Kyle Chase. Chase, typically a pitcher, but also a very good hitter. He's hitting .362 in this his 20th game. He's got 21 hits, scored 18 runs. He has 2 home runs to his credit, 13 RBIs, 12 walks. He takes ball one inside. Kyle will be heading off to the All-Star game for the ACBL, which will be held in Quakerstown, Pennsylvania this year, looking to also possibly participate in the Home Run Derby. Kyle, a great athlete, is going to be attending St. John's as a pitcher. Breaking ball taken for a strike. Next pitch from Turton misses upstairs. Count 2-1. Give you the stats on Turton. This is 4th game, 2nd start. He's pitched 6 innings. Has a 4.5 ERA. Struck out 7, walked 8. And he has a save. Chase grounds this one just foul outside of third. Took the high fastball, got on top of it. Just a little too quick. So the count now even at 2. His first 3 hitters in the collegiate order, one better than the other. All lethal start to the order that we've seen get a little bit of success here so far as Chase swings and misses at that pitch. Nice pitch by Turton to get Chase on strikes for out number 2. Now he tries to get through Chris Leary, the third baseman, and get out of this runner on second jam. Leary hitting. Leone checks down on Gentile at second base. He slides back in safely, and ball 1 to Leary. Leary hitting .345. This is his 21st game. He's got 19 hits, has scored 16 runs, driven in 12. Another hitter, more walks than strikeouts. Something very common throughout this Collegian lineup. Turton giving a long stare down to Gentile over there at second base. He misses another pitch to Leary. He's ahead 2-0. Next pitch to Leary is cut on and missed, 2-1. That pitch misses up and in. Count out 3-1 to Christopher Leary with first base open. Turton might want to be a little careful here, especially playing on a field with such short dimensions. One swing of the bat from Leary can absolutely tie this game. Turton does not want to give that up as he deals a strike there to run the count full. Runner on second, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here on the Ally Sports Network, live from Glen Cove. Brendan Turton set. Now the payoff pitch. Misses upstairs. Leary draws the walk, and it's going to be first and second for Troy Emanuel. Both teams threatening here in the first inning. Both teams yet to register a hit. Pitchers trying to settle into their grooves, get a feel for the mound and the strike zone. Emanuel, a .290 hitter in his 16th game. 9 hits, 9 RBIs. He's walked 12 times, 8 stolen bases out of Emanuel. That good speed at second base, a single to left field or even right. Still going to be tough to score. As Emanuel grounds us over to third. Cam Dunn misses it through the legs of Cam Dunn. Tried to play it off to the side. Might have taken a weird kick off the grass to the dirt. Dunn might have thought it was coming at him a little harder than it was. But as I mentioned before, those short dimensions allowing Devontae Bailey to play a lot shorter out there than he typically would on a normal field, forcing Anthony Gentile to be held up at third base on a ball that maybe he scores on for playing almost anywhere else. But it's going to be bases loaded now for Jordan Ramligan, the center fielder. Takes first pitch upstairs. So after that E5, the bases are loaded. 2 outs. Turton has nowhere to put Ramligan. There's a strike. Both teams still yet to record a hit. Both sides committing errors in the first inning here. Turton trying to pick up his teammate and keep this at a 2-0 game. That breaking ball misses outside. Next pitch to Ramligan is popped foul. Out of play. Count evens at 2. Next pitch from Turton is a breaking ball popped. Brewer giving it a look. Cannot make the play, just out of his reach. Another 2-2 to Ramligan. Breaking ball grounded foul again, just outside of first base. That sneaks over the bag. That's going to be trouble of 2, maybe a chance for Emmanuel to score at third base. He's got good speed over there. As I mentioned, he has 8 stolen bases, but nowhere for him to go as the bases are loaded. Turton about ready to get pitch number 7 delivered to the plate here in this at-bat to Ramligan. Here comes the break even. Swung on and fouled back. Ramligan doing a great job of staying alive, keeping this at bat going. He's going to get pitch number 8 now, really making Turton work in this first inning. Pitch number 28 for Turton here in this first inning. A lot of pitches to try to get through this. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Check swing. Ramligan did not go. Very close there. That's going to run the count full. Turton going to have to deliver pitch number 29, but it's also going to release the runners off all bases. So as we like to say in the baseball world and the circus world, start the merry-go-round. Turton shakes, gets to the pitch that he likes. Comes set at the chest. The payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled back. We'll do it again. It's going to be pitch number 10 in this at-bat to Jordan Ramligan. Doing the job of almost the leadoff hitter. Really working Turton, forcing him to throw a lot of pitches in this inning. And on a day that the sun is out still, these long summer days, it's hot, it's warm. Turton sweating out there, really working. Ramligan taxing him. Here comes another payoff pitch. It's lined out to right field. Vafko's going back. It's over his head, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. 3 runs are going to score. Jordan Ramligan on his way to second. He's going to think about third, but he's going to hold up right there instead. It's a bases clearing 2-out triple for Jordan Ramligan, and the Collegians have turned it around. They now lead 3-2. Great piece of hitting there by Jordan Ramligan. Not doing too much, getting that head of the bat down and on that baseball. Sending Vafakos all the way back towards the wall, not able to catch up to it. And with a running start, Emmanuel scored easily. From first base, plenty of speed in his legs. And now it's runner on second, 2 outs, 3-2 Collegian lead. Turton still trying to get out of this inning. So this first pitch is grounded over to first base. Right there is Ryan Brewer. He's going to take it himself, and he'll retire Matthew Serrata. So Turton does work out of it. But the Collegians score 3 times on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left at the end of a full inning of play. 3-2 Collegians right here on the LI Sports Network. Leading off the top of the second, it's going to be DH John Alonso. Takes ball one down in the dirt. Alonso hitting just 150 so far this summer. Scoots out of the way of that one. Gets the count to 2-0. Alonso swinging 2-0. Big swing there out of the designated hitter for the Whitecaps. Alonso shooting for that tall left field fence, trying to power one into the industrial park beyond the street. That one runs inside and hits him. Second hit batsman for the Whitecaps. Both leadoff hitters for both innings have reached pace via the hit by pitch. So the tying run is on, and that'll bring Devontae Bailey up to the plate. His first appearance of the day. Bailey hitting 118 in his 10th game, but he has very good speed. Driven in 3 runs, walked 6 times, has 3 stolen bases. Alonso just has 1, so not much of a speed threat over there at first. It's an off-speed pitch there from Daniel Brown that misses away. That pitch misses down in the dirt. Alonso takes off, and he's going to make it into second easily. Good base running there by Alonso at first base. Reading that foul said he was not going to pick that up cleanly. He took off almost immediately as it hit the dirt. Now he's in scoring position with nobody out. Bailey looking to drive him in. The next pitch misses outside. So the count 3-0 to Devontae Bailey. That pitch also misses outside, so it's a base on balls for Devontae Bailey. The Whitecaps set up first and second, top of the order. Coming back up. Been Nolan Naraki. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run his first time up. Swings and misses there. Scored on the error by Brown, and the combination error by Ramligan out in center field. Ball took a very mysterious hop on what is probably a divot out in center field. Some of these public parks don't have the most consistent ground landscape. But the Whitecaps able to take advantage of that as Brown checks on Alonso at second base. Nobody there, so he just looks him back. That pitch is on the outside corner for strike number 2 to Naraki. It's a beautiful day here at Glen Cove. A little breeze moving through. A couple of clouds in the sky, but the sun is shining and no humidity here. It's comfortable warm. It's the 0-2 from Brown. Swung on and missed. First strikeout for Daniel Brown gets Naraki on strikes. That'll bring back Chris Leone to the plate. Leone lined out to the shortstop. Gentile his first time up. First pitch to Leone's inside. Throw back to the pitcher, gets away, but not far enough for any of the runners to advance. They'll all hold on right where they are. a big swing and a miss there. Count even at 1. Takes that pitch down to the dirt. Whitecaps do have home run power, able to take big chunks of runs in just a few swings of the bat. They have 14 home runs so far this year. Chris almost hit one on Tuesday. It's Stony Brook hitting a double off the top of the walls. He takes that pitch inside. Count runs 3-1. And I'd mentioned in that pregame that playing on a little bit of a bigger field wouldn't be as easy to hit home runs, as the Whitecaps have done to an abundance so far this year. But they almost did prove me wrong, and it wouldn't be the first time. Here comes a 3-1. That hits Leone. He takes it and just trots on down to first base unfazed. So Brown has hit 3 batters so far in this game, 2 this inning. Still no hits for the Whitecaps, but the bases are loaded with 1 out. Now we get to the heart of the order, starting with Cam Dunn. Dunn walked his last time up, came around to score on the error. First pitch to him, bounces in the dirt. Felicetti, a nice job blocking it right there, keeping runners at their respective bases. One 0 misses down again. Brown short of the plate. Felicetti doing a nice job of working back there, giving his pitcher that trust to bury whatever pitches he wants down to the dirt. There's a strike to Cam Dunn. Count 2-1 now. Next pitch just misses off the outside corner, so the count 3-1. See what Dunn wants to do here. Brown having a little bit of trouble locating the strike zone so far in this game, but a good hitter's count nonetheless for Cam Dunn. Not swinging as he takes that down in the dirt. It's ball 4 and an RBI for Cam Dunn. As Alonso crosses the plate, we are tied up once again at 3-3. That the pitching coach for the Collegians is going to want to have a word with Brown. Try to calm him down, help him try to relocate the zone. They don't have a hit yet, but the Whitecaps have done a very nice job of not chasing any of these pitches out of the zone. With the velocity that Brown possesses, it's very tough to locate these pitches. Determined strike or ball. Not much time to make that decision, but they've done a nice job of not being overzealous at the plate, waiting for Brown to come to them. They've been rewarded. They've been able to put up 3 runs and not register a hit yet, as he misses there to Pellegrino on pitch number 1 out of the mound visit. Pellegrino hit a tapper back to Brown, and Brown tried to go to second to start the double play and instead threw it into center field, allowing 2 runs to come around in the first inning. As this pitch scoots away from Felicetti, but it bounces right back to him, not far enough for Devontae Bailey to advance, so he'll hold on at third base. Pellegrino, however, in a good 2-0 count right now. Prior to Tuesday, Pellegrino hitting .250. This summer season. His 3 home runs as he cuts and misses there, leading the Whitecaps in the long ball. Looking to maybe power one over the fence here and really extend this lead, or get a lead for the Whitecaps. This pitch misses outside, gets through Felicetti, but once again, the short backstop, it's not far enough for Bailey to advance. And with your 4 or 5 hitters coming up and just 1 out, not really something you want to try to press early in a tied game. You want to let Pellegrino swing the bat in a nice 3-1 count here. So here comes that 3-1. That misses downstairs. Another walk from Brown is another run for the Whitecaps, and they have reclaimed this lead. They now lead by 1, 4-3. And there's still 1 out. It's going to bring back up Frank DiMartino. Ground out to third on a nice play by Chris Leary back in the first inning. He's swinging first pitch, fouls that back. Caught a piece of catcher Dominic Felicetti, so the home plate umpire will go out, hand Brown a baseball, and take a nice long walk back. Give Felicetti some time to collect himself. Felicetti ready to go now. Comes the next pitch from Brown. Another swing and a foul tip into the glove to run the count 0-2. Next pitch to DiMartino. He stays alive with 3rd foul ball in this at bat. DiMartino really trying to time it up and lock on to Brown. Just trying to put it in play, get a run across. DiMartino can leg it out if he has to, as he swings and misses at that breaking ball. Chris Leone forgot how many outs there are. Almost ran himself into an out. The Collegians kind of fell asleep too, not really knowing how many outs there were. A couple people shouting 3. Leone able to scamper back. Very interesting play right there. With the slow-moving pace and not a ton of action because of all the walks, it's easy for players to kind of lull themselves to sleep. Luckily, it did not hurt the Whitecaps in that instance. His first pitch to Ryan Brewer is cut on and missed. Next pitch is popped, foul, out of play. Count 0-2. Brown now starting to find the zone, get into a little bit of a groove. breaking ball there is taken down in the dirt by Brewer. Nice block by Felicetti. Comes the next offering. That misses inside. Count 2-2 now. Bases loaded, 2 outs here at the top of the second. Whitecaps lead 4-3. 2-2 count to Ryan Brewer. He walked his last time up. That pitch also misses outside. So the count runs full with 2 outs. The runners will get a head start. Quarter into the machine, and we're about to wind up that merry-go-round. Brown comes set at the belt. Kicks, fires. The full count pitch is on the outside corner for strike 3. Daniel Brown able to escape any further damage, but the Whitecaps do score twice and regain the lead on no hits, no errors, and 3 runners left on base. It's 4-3 Whitecaps after an inning and a half here on the LI Sports Network. Brendan Turton back out on the bump, ready to face 8, 9, and 1 in the Collegian order. It's going to start with Dominic Felicetti. Felicetti this year in his 12th game, hitting .200. He's got 6 RBIs, walked 6 times. As he swings and misses there for strike 1. Felicetti playing a crucial part in that last inning, keeping this game where it is. A lot of blocks, a lot of nice plays back there defensively from the Collegian catcher. Takes a nice curve on the inside corner from Brendan Turton. Pitches fouled back. Felicetti staying alive. And another 1-2. That misses downstairs. So there's some action in the Collegian bullpen. Players getting loose. Felicetti pops one foul out of play. Back here behind us. A lot of pitches thrown by Brown so far early. The Collegians might be looking to go in a different direction. The right-hander struggling to find the zone a little bit. So the next pitch from Turton is grounded out to short, and Rocky on the backhand in the hole. Fields fires on to first base, gets Felicetti for out number 1. Michael Gardner now stepping in. Gardner hitting .289, and this is 15th game. He's got 8 RBIs, 6 walks, 5 stolen bases. Turton misses upstairs with that fastball. Both pitchers with a little bit of a power approach, but both of them also struggling just a little bit with command. As this pitch is thrown and launched down the left field line. Foul ball hits the side of a car, I believe. Struck well by Gardner, just not in the right spot. Don't know if it would have had the height either to clear that fence, but would have been a hit if it hit it nonetheless, as he takes that changeup downstairs. The count is run full. Payoff. Swung on. Grounded. Gonna rule as fouls at him in the box. Gardner limping a little bit, walking towards his dugout. That never feels good if you don't have a leg guard, which Gardner doesn't. Take it off the instep of the foot. So next pitch to Gardner is cut on and missed. Turton gets him swinging for out number 2. But that'll bring us back to the top of the order with Anthony Gentile. He walked and scored his first time up back in the first inning. 1 of 3 runs brought in on a Jordan Ramligan 2-out double. That at that point gave the lead to the Collegians. That foul ball clips a foul pole to our left. It's our second time here. It's the second ball we've seen catch a light pole cleanly. First time was a miraculous instance of a ball that hit the left center light pole and bounced back into play. Confusion all over the field on that play, but hopefully we don't see that again today. Turton deals a nice breaking ball there for strike 2. Turton looking to try and have a clean 1-2-3 inning here. 1 pitch away from it. Here comes the 1-2. That misses outside. Break even. Lined over to third base. Cam Dunn able to snare it, lunging to his left. And Turton does get that clean 1-2-3 inning. Gentile put a nice swing on it. Just put it in the wrong spot. But Turton able to hold the Collegians to no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. So after 2 full innings here in Glen Cove, it's 4-3 Whitecaps live on the LI Sports Network. The Collegians are going to turn to the bullpen as we begin the top of the third. It's going to be number 19, Gregory Vivenzio, coming in on relief of Daniel Brown. Brown went 2 innings, surrendered 4 runs, struck out 3. But had a little bit of lack of command from the get-go, and it really just came back to bite him. And he's now out of this game. Vivenzio not coming in with much better command as he's quickly behind Vasilios Vafakos, 2-0. Ball 3. Folks, I just want to alert you, no, that is not a camera error, and it's not you seeing things. Vivenzio is indeed wearing a blue jersey, a blue top jersey. The rest of the Collegians are wearing all white. So must have forgotten his jersey at home. A little quirky summer ball action as that breaking ball misses upstairs to Vafakos. And for the third consecutive inning, the Whitecaps have the leadoff runner on via the free pass. I'll bring back up John Alonso. He reached base on a hit by pitch to lead off the second inning. One of those free passes. Takes strike on the outside corner. This Vivenzio's 8th game. He's started 1. He's gone 8 2/3 innings. Allowed 8 hits. And has an 8.30 ERA. Nice breaking ball there from Vivenzio to get strike 2. Vivenzio has struck out 9, walked 12. Not a great ratio, but it just shows that some of these Collegian pitchers do lack just a little bit of command. This breaking ball is tapped out towards third base. On is Chris Leary. He fields and fires to get Alonso at first base. Nice play over there by Leary. And there's 1 away. Over at first base is the pitcher that we saw start the last game that the Collegians and Whitecaps played, Kyle Chase. Kyle pitched a phenomenal couple innings to start that game. En route to his team taking the victory as that ball scoots away. Vafakos didn't recognize it quickly enough, so forced to retreat back to second base. Tough play with a tough angle. Ball getting directly behind Felicetti. It hit his glove initially, so did not give Vafakos a clean look. As this pitch is grounded to first by Bailey, Kyle Chase fields and steps on the bag himself for out number 2 as Vafakos moves over to third base. That'll bring us back up to the top of the order for Nolan Naraki. This is 3rd plate appearance in as many innings. Naraki hit by a pitch and has struck out so far today. First pitch to Naraki is swung on and drilled out to left field. It is going to hit the wall, bounce back towards the infield. Emmanuel able to get it back in quickly, holding Naraki to a single. Speed of Nolan Naraki couldn't even get him to second base. Just goes to show how short those dimensions are out in left field, but that ball was struck well. So it'll be an RBI single for Nolan Naraki. First hit of the game for the Collegians. Comes out of the top of the order. The Whitecaps, excuse me. Chris Leone back up to the plate as Naraki takes off again. No one covering. This Felicetti fired back down to second base. Naraki kind of overran it. A little bit of a weird play there. I don't know if it was a miscommunication or the middle infield just deciding that Naraki got too good of a jump and they weren't going to get him. But it's the second stolen base of the game, nonetheless, for Nolan Naraki. He's in scoring position with 2 outs for Leone, who has lined out and Been drilled by a pitch. As he takes this curveball and lines it out to left field. This is going to hit the wall. Naraki forgetting how many outs there are. Getting a late jump. Getting the wave around still to the plate. Here comes the play at the plate on the hop. Tag. He is out. So it'll be a single for Chris Leone, but yeah, another base running blunder for the Whitecaps leads to an out at the plate on what should have been an easy run to score. Naraki forgetting how many outs there are, and the Collegians able to convert the play. It goes 7-6-2. That helps Vivenzio escape the inning on just one run, but he does give up 2 hits, no errors, and they strand 1. The Whitecaps pad this lead as we go to the bottom of the third. They now lead 5-3 here on the LI Sports Network. Start up the bottom of the third. Whitecaps leading 5-3 here. Live from Glen Cove on the LA Sports Network. Brendan Turton back out for his third inning of work. He's going to face 2-3-4 in the Collegian order. It's going to start with a breaking ball strike to Billy Sullivan. Next pitch also breaking ball that catches a piece of the plate for strike number 2. That fastball rides up and in and misses. So the count now 1-2. Next pitch is cut on and missed. Third strikeout of the game for Turton. He's retired the last 5 batters that he's faced. Starting to possibly settle into a groove after a little bit of a shaky first inning. But pitching with a lead now and doing exactly what he has to do. He's throwing strikes as he starts Kyle Chase off with a breaking ball, strike 1. Kyle, one of the many great baseball and other sport athletes that works out at Belding Performance. He takes strike 2 there. Belding Performance, a great athlete gym run by Adam Belding himself, one of the best athletic trainers on Long Island. So if you're in need of sending your athletes somewhere for training, I highly recommend going to Belding Performance. As that hits the light tower and then caught by Brendan Turton. That's not going to be an out, but an impressive play by the Whitecap pitcher. I say let's change the ground rule so that the light towers are in play and that's an out. Let's make it backyard baseball for all that matters. Let's throw in some corks. It's summer ball. Let's have some fun. But yes, very great gym that Adam has, and I cannot say enough good things about him as Kyle grounds us on to third. Cam Dunn fields on the backhand, fires over to first base. to retire Chase. There are two away here in the bottom of the third. I'll bring back up Chris Leary. He swings and misses. Leary walked his last time up. Came around to score 1 of 3 runs on a Jordan Ramligan double. He takes strike 2. Turton really stepping into that groove now. Peppering the zone with strikes. Working quickly. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on and missed. Leone drops it, so he scoops it up. Throws down to first base. Retires Leary. And it's back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings. Brendan Turton has struck out 4 through 3 innings. As they head back to the dugout, the Whitecaps lead 5-3 live on the LI Sports Network. So we see James Trink walk on pass down to coach first base. It's going to be 3-4-5 for the Whitecaps, starting with Cam Dunn. Dunn has walked both times, scored and driven in a run. This is first at bat against Vivenzio. He grounds the first pitch out to shortstop. There is Gentile. He fields, fires over to first base. And Dunn is set down on 1 pitch. That'll bring back up Joe Pellegrino. He walked and drove in a run his last time up also. Also reached on an error. That allowed 2 runs to score, so he's technically responsible for 3 runs. Takes ball 1 outside. Next pitch is chopped over towards third. On charging is the third baseman. He throws on fields. Nice pick over there by Chase. Able to retire Pellegrino. Oh, that's Anthony Gentile over there at third base. Shortstop now is Troy Emmanuel. So we have a new left fielder, and Chris Leary is out of the game. Frank DiMartino takes strike 1. He's grounded and struck out. Next pitch hits him in the leg. 4th hit batsman so far for the Whitecaps. That one probably the best one to take, a breaking ball in the meaty part of the leg, but then again, no real good place to be hit by a pitch. But 1 on 2 outs, Ryan Brewer will step back in. He's walked and struck out so far today. First pitch to him, he checks his swing. Takes ball 1. Next pitch to Brewer is a strike. Brewer none too pleased with the call. But still ahead in a pretty good count. Doing a nice job of not swinging something that he didn't like, really waiting for his pitch. That one misses upstairs. Next pitch bounced on a curveball, but it's ball 4. So DiMartino will move over to second base on the walk to Brewer. Vivenzio now deals to Vafakos. Strike number 1. Next pitch. Bounced and gets away from Felicetti, allowing DiMartino to move over to third base. Now seeing that Christopher Leary has moved to left field, so a little bit of rotation on the left side of the field for the Collegians. Getting everybody a chance at the positions that they normally do play. Having to fill some outfield spots. They're a little short there. Listed on their roster. A lot of infielders, not too many outfielders. This pitch to Vasilios Vafakos is grounded over to short. There's Troy Emanuel. He takes and steps on the bag himself. And that'll do it for the top of the 4th. Whitecaps don't score there. They get 2 walks, leave 2 on no hits. The end of 3.5, still 5-3 Whitecaps right here on the LI Sports Network. Collegians going to send 5-6-7 here in the bottom of the 4th inning against Brendan Turton. He deals strike 1 to Troy Emanuel. He reached on an E5 his last time up. He checks his swing, and home plate umpire rules that he went around. Next pitch is a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Nice pitch there from Turton to set Emanuel down on 3 strikes. Bring Jordan Ramligan back up to the plate. Had a 3 RBI double his last time up over the head of Vasilios Vafakos as he swings first pitch and flies this out to center field. Moving over to his left is Frank DiMartino. He coasts and makes the catch for out number 2. Matthew Serrata now steps back in. He swings and misses through a nice changeup from Turton with that flyout of Jordan Ramligan. Turton has set down 9 straight Collegians. He's done a nice job since that first inning as Serrata grounds us over to second base. There is Pellegrino, has to hurry a little bit, throws on to first base. Brewer able to pick it up, and it's a third straight 1-2-3 inning for Brendan Turton, who settled in nicely here. He's gotten into a little bit of cruise control, able to set down 10 straight Collegians, and with a 5-3 lead, he's looking good. If he can get through one more inning to try and get a win or some sort of decision, we'll see if he can do it as we head to the top of the 5th right here on the LI Sports Network. Sean Alonso set to lead off the top of the 5th for the Whitecaps. Takes a strike on the outside part of the plate. It's Alonso's 3rd plate appearance of the day. He was hit by a pitch and grounded out to 3rd. As he kind of half swings at that, fouls the breaking ball off into the Collegian dugout. He's also scored a run today. Next pitch to Alonso is fouled back. Breaking ball right back to Vivenzio. He's able to backhand snare it and flip on to first base for out number 1. I'll bring back up Devontae Bailey. Bailey walked and grounded out to first base so far today. He's also scored a run. Squares the bunt, lays it down. Vivenzio off the mound, fields, fires high and out of play. So it'll be a single and an E1, allowing Bailey to get to second base. With 1 out and top of the order coming back up, Nolan Araki stepping in for his 4th plate appearance of the day so far. Bailey is in scoring position with good speed, but those dimensions very short, so let's see what the Whitecaps can manufacture. It's going to take something off the wall. Anything hit right at these outfielders is going to be a little tough. They're shaded a little bit towards the pull side for Naraki. Right fielder Gardner playing in right center field. And the center fielder Ramligan shaded over towards left. Naraki swings and fouls that off his foot. Hobbles down the first base line, but he'll get another life. Naraki not wearing typical or traditional baseball cleats, so that ball might have felt just a little worse than it really could have. Wearing more like a football, soccer almost style cleat. Something definitely lighter, trying to play to his foot speed and something that won't weigh him down too much. As Bailey takes off, that also gets up and in and catches Naraki. So a painful at bat for the Whitecaps shortstop. He's going to be awarded first base, but Devontae Bailey's going to have to retreat back to second as the ball is dead once it hits the batter. So it's going to be first and second, one away for Chris Leone, who singled his last time up. Almost had an RBI, but Naraki, who just got drilled for his second time today, had a little bit of a base running blunder, forgetting how many outs there were, and was cut down at the plate by a nice defensive relay from the Collegians. 7-6-2. A nice short-handed pick and tag by Dominic Felicetti at the plate. Got the speedy Naraki and got the Collegians out of the inning, avoiding a little bit of disaster and keeping this game well within reach. Just 5-3 as this pitch is fouled away. Out of play. Count is 1-1. Next pitch to Leone misses upstairs. Chris has singled, been hit by pitch, and lined out today, so he's 1 for 2. Next pitch is also upstairs. And now in a good hitter's count, 3-1 here. Those short dimensions really coming into focus for Leone here. See if he tries to take aim. 3-1, swung on and fouled away. Leone got a pitch that he liked, just a little bit elevated, and put a leveraged swing on it that looked like he was trying to hit the top of those stacks out in left center field in the industrial park. So the count moves to full. Let's see if they put the runners in motion here on the full count. Good hitter and Leone up at the plate. They do not, but the breaking ball is swung on and lifted up on the infield. Chase making the call, moving towards second base, makes the catch. Infield fly signaled by the umpire. So that'll be out number 2, and now it'll be up to Cam Dunn to try to get these runs in. First and second, 2 away. Dunn 0 for 1 today. Walked twice, scored and driven in a run. Grounded out to short his other time. Takes a first pitch upstairs. Dunn sporting that mustache look that we've seen become a trend for the New York Yankees so far this season. Almost a rallying cry for that team, who are off to a historic first half pace, going 58-23, 116 win pace, which if they keep that up would tie the Major League Baseball record for most wins in a regular season. So a lot of pressure on that team to try and come through with a World Series championship, something they haven't done in 13 years since 2009, one of the longer droughts they've had in their franchise's history. Been so used to just dominating Major League Baseball, but with more teams getting bigger salaries and better scouting and draft expansion, the league's becoming a little more competitively balanced. You're seeing a lot more teams start to win World Series. It's harder to repeat, and it's harder to maintain success. So we'll see if this is the Yankees' year. As Dunn grounds that over to first base, Chase Fields takes it to himself, takes it to the bag himself easily, and is able to retire Dunn. So Vivenzio able to work around the single and the hit by pitch, escape the first and second jam unscathed. The Whitecaps can't push anything across on one hit. They leave two stranded. At the end of 4.5 innings, it's 5-3 Whitecaps here on the LA Sports Network. Brandon Turton back out for his fifth inning of work. He's going to face 8-9-1 in the Collegian order. His first pitch to Dominic Felicetti is high, far, and goodbye. Instruction from the coaching staff on the Collegians telling Dominic Felicetti he doesn't have to kill it, and Felicetti doing a very nice job of just getting the ball up in the air and using the dimensions to his benefit. First run since the first inning for the Collegians. A home run by Dominic Felicetti. And it's now 5-4 Whitecaps. When he first hit it, it really didn't look like he got enough, but you forget just how short these dimensions really are here. Devontae Bailey kind of moved back to the wall, looking like he had a beat on it. By the time he got back to the wall, he looked up and it was over the fence as this first pitch to Michael Gardner is driven through the shortstop hole for a single. Back-to-back hits for the Collegians. The offense starting to wake up a little bit here against Brendan Turton. We're back to the top of the order with the go-ahead run in Anthony Gentile. The Collegians looking to make a little bit of a push here. Gentile 0 for 1 today. He's walked and lined out, also scored a run. Nice block there by Chris Leone to keep that in front of him and keep Gardner anchored at first base. Next pitch to Gentile also misses. Breaking ball there from Turton misses, and the count now 3-0. Collegians wasted no time putting some hits up on the board here in the fifth inning. First base runners since that first inning. Turton had retired 10 in a row up until that home run by Felicetti. And now he's allowed the first three runners of the fifth inning on base. Home run, single, and a walk. And the Collegians are set up first and second, nobody out. And 2-3-4 coming up in their order. Chris Leone going to go have a word with his right-hander, try to settle him down. It's a couple pitches away from getting out of this. You get a ground ball, double play, and a strikeout, and you're back in the dugout with a one-run lead. So let's see if Turton can come up with something to to try and escape this. And folks, while we have a moment, I just want to remind you, if you're not following us already on our social medias, you can find us on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at LI Sports Network for all exclusive content only posted on our social medias that you cannot see anywhere else. You get the whole game on YouTube, but you get some clips and some exclusive footage and exclusive angles on those social medias. So please, if you are not already doing so, send us a follow. First pitch to Billy Sullivan. He squares around and takes a breaking ball high as he pulls back. Next pitch to Sullivan is swung on and missed. Sullivan trying to do some damage here. Tie this game up or possibly give the Collegians a lead, looking and taking aim at those short fences. The next pitch is another breaking ball upstairs, swung on and missed. Count now 1-2. Some action in the Whitecaps bullpen. Looking to try and possibly relieve Turton if he gets into any further trouble or is not able to successfully escape this jam that he's gotten himself into. So here's the 1-2. Look out upstairs. Sullivan able to duck out of the way of that one. That fastball ran away from Turton. Luckily, nobody harmed in the count 2-2. Two from Turton. It's a breaking ball, popped, foul, out of play. Sullivan staying alive. Still nobody out here, first and second for the Collegians. 2-2 count to the two-hitter Billy Sullivan. Here comes that break even. Popped foul out of play once again. Sullivan able to stay alive. And he'll see pitch number 7 in this at bat. Comes another break even from Turton. Another foul ball on the check swing from Sullivan, doing anything to stay alive. Collegians really making Turton work this inning after a long, lengthy first inning that he was able to escape, limiting the damage. He then cruised through the second, third, and fourth, finding himself in a little bit of trouble here, trying to get through it. Hasn't thrown a ton of pitches yet. First two hitters attacked him early. Here comes another 2-2. That's a breaking ball, cut on and missed. Another strikeout for Turton. That's out number 1, and now a double play gets him out of the inning. But a dangerous hitter in Kyle Chase stepping up to the plate. And Chase is 0 for 2 today. He struck out and grounded to third. But a hitter that Turton's going to have to definitely be careful with. And Chase very, very capable of putting the Collegians out in front with just one swing. First pitch from Turton. Grounded on the short. Naraki fields. Goes to third. Interesting play there from the shortstop. Electing to get the lead runner. Deciding it was not hit hard enough. Taking the one guaranteed out instead of trying to turn 2. Chase moves down the line well. He's got good speed. So good awareness from Naraki there. Possibly knowing Chase from playing him in the Catholic League. Naraki a Chaminade product and Chase St. John the Baptist. So all that knowledge coming into play. And you're seeing the high IQ of Nolan Naraki, who's going to be heading off to Clemson in the fall. Very nice program down there in South Carolina. But nonetheless, there's 2 away on the fielder's choice, and now Chris Leary steps back up, and he grounds one to short, and that gets under the glove of Naraki, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Run's going to score. Chase on his way to third. He pulls up right there. It's going to be an E6, allowing Leary to get all the way to second, and the run is going to score to tie this game at 5. Turton looked like he'd gotten out of the inning. But Naraki not able to come up with it. And that's going to do it for Brendan Turton. Pete Blumenauer comes out and takes the ball from his right-hander. He's not going to complete those 5 innings, but he's also not going to leave with a lead. So he could factor into the decision of a loss, but cannot get the win. He's going to call on left-hander James Trink, is head coach Pete Blumenauer, to try and get this last out as the Collegians threaten second and third, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th in a 5-5 game. And after Trink's ready to go with his warm-up pitches, we'll be ready to bring you all the action right here live on the LI Sports Network. James Trink going to take the mound. Trink this year has appeared in, this will be his 5th game. He's thrown 14 in the 3rd innings. Has 28 strikeouts, given up 13 walks to a 2.51 ERA. Trink had that incredible performance or a month ago, rather, should I say. His first pitch bounces, blocked by Chris Leone at Baseball Heaven, where he struck out 16, I believe. An incredible feat by Trink. In a game that the Whitecaps really needed him. Their offense pulled through late against the Crush, and they were able to win that game. That pitch misses down low. So that alone helping Trink lead the staff in strikeouts. He had 15 back in that game. But he just needs 1 out here in this bottom of the 5th. As that pitch is lined off the top of the Whitecap dugout. A couple players hopping out of the way. But the count now 2-1 to Troy Manuel, who's 0 for 2 today. He's reached on an error and struck out. He's also scored a run. Next pitch from Trink is called strike, so the count 2-2. Next pitch, breaking ball downstairs. Trink wouldn't bite. Emmanuel wouldn't bite. Trink trying to get him to chase. The count now runs full. Base open, so a little bit of wiggle room for Trink. Next pitch is fouled away. Out of play, so Trink's staying alive. Emmanuel staying alive. Trink trying to put him away. Trink set with the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Another payoff is laced foul down the left field line. We got 4 baseballs. Next pitch from Trink is a called strike at the knees. James Trink comes on and does his job. Escapes the inning. He's able to strand 2 runners, but the Collegians strike back. They get 2 runs on 2 hits and an error. They leave 2 stranded, but at the end of 5 innings, it's 5-5. Collegians Whitecaps right here on the LI Sports Network. Moving to the top of the 6th, it's going to be 4-5-6 in the Whitecap order, starting with Joe Pellegrino. He takes ball 1. This is second at bat against Vivenzio. Ground out to third, his first time against him as he swings and fouls that one back. Next pitch is fouled back again. Count now 1-2. Next pitch misses down in the dirt. Count 2-2. Next pitch misses away on the breaking ball. Count full to Pellegrino. Next pitch misses upstairs. Pellegrino on for the 3rd time today. He's walked twice and reached on an error. First pitch to Frank DiMartino misses outside. DiMartino was hit by a pitch his last time up against Vivenzio. That pitch is high and tight. Good hitter's count for DiMartino, who swings and lifts a fly ball out to left field. I don't think it has the distance. Right in front of the wall is Leary. He's able to reel it in. Somehow, it did not go for Frank DiMartino. If it's 250, he hit it 249. And in the end, it's just a long out for Vivenzio. DiMartino gave it a chance. But we're still tied at 5, and that'll bring Ryan Brewer back up to the plate. He takes first pitch outside for a ball one. Brewer walked his last time up. He's had a no contact night so far. 2 walks and a strikeout. Asks and gets time. Next pitch, the Brewers popped foul right in front of the Whitecap dugout, taking a chance at it. As Felicetti, but it hits the top of the dugout, so no play to be made. After Brewer able to stay alive off that foul ball with some help from his dugout. Count now moves to 1-1. Next pitch is a breaking ball down low by Vivenzio. Coach for the Collegians having some fun with Brewer. Next pitch misses downstairs. They check the swing. He says no. So Brewer on for the 3rd time via the walk. Whitecaps up 1st and 2nd, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Idris Carter steps in for his first plate appearance of the day, pinch hitting for Vasilios Vafakos. He fouls the first pitch he seized away. Vafakos was 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Came around to score on a Naraki single back in the 3rd inning. Now Carter going to take over for him. Next pitch is a breaking ball called strike. Carter down quickly 0-2. Vivenzio triples up on the breaking ball, but can't get Carter to bite. The 3-1. Oh, excuse me, the 1-2 misses upstairs. The count 2-2. Pellegrino dancing off second base. Carter asks for time, and he'll get it. Vivenzio taking too long checking on Pellegrino out there. Carter wants to reset. Breaking ball outside. This count now runs full. Next pitch to Carter. Misses downstairs. Vivenzio loses him. Carter able to hang in there. Down 0-2. Watches 4 straight. So it's 3 walks in the inning for Vivenzio. The bases are now loaded for John Alonso and no place to put him. First pitch to Alonso, swinging, fouls it away. Right here on top of us. Lands just behind us. Luckily, we have a tent up, so we won't have a scare like we had in Eisenhower a month ago, where the ball came right down on our equipment. But luckily, no one and nothing was harmed in the process. Another breaking ball misses outside. The count even at 1. That pitch misses inside tight to Alonso, so the count 2-1. Other pitch to Alonso skipped up there. Nice block by Felicetti, and the count 3-1. No place to put Alonso. Is there some action in the Collegian bullpen? Appears Patrick Quinn trying to get ready in a hurry. Here comes a 3-1 from Vivenzio. That misses. High and tight, so it's a walk and an RBI for John Alonso as he forces in a run. The Whitecaps regain the lead. They now lead 6-5. We're going to get a pinch runner for John Alonso. It's going to be Anthony Madigan checking into the game. First pitch to Devontae Bailey misses. Next pitch, Bailey swings and lifts one out to center field. Drifting back is Ramligan right in front of the fence, makes the play. Tagging up is Carter and Brewer. They both advance up a base. Nice base running over there by Anthony Madigan as the ball got away on the throw from Ramligan. He moves up to second base. So it's a sac fly and an RBI for Devontae Bailey. The Whitecaps lead 7-5, and they now have second and third, 2 outs for top of the order and Nolan Naraki. First pitch to Naraki is fouled off. As the sun starts to set here in Glen Cove. See if we can get the lights turned on soon as Naraki swings and misses through that one. Breaking ball lifted out to left field. Leary turning, looking good. By home run, Nolan Naraki. 3-run home run on an 0-2 breaking ball. And the Whitecaps extend the lead now. It's 10-5. Naraki not looking great on those first 2 swings, able to get a hanging curveball on 0-2. Vivenzio just didn't get on top of it enough, and Naraki made no mistake about it as Chris Leone takes the first pitch and lifts it out to left field. It's gone. Back-to-back home runs for the Atlantic Whitecaps. It's now broken open 11-5. The home run power coming through once again as they missed it on Tuesday. They make no mistake about it. They've put up 11 runs in 6 innings. It's an onslaught for the Whitecaps. With that home run from Chris Leone, that's going to do it for Gregory Vivenzio. It appears as Ray Negron heads out to take the ball from his right-hander, and the Collegians are going to turn to the bullpen. Be Patrick Quinn coming on in relief. He'll try to get out of this inning. 2 outs. He's going to face Cam Dunn. Once he's done with his warm-up pitches, we'll be ready to bring the action right here live on the LI Sports Network. Patrick Quinn is ready to try and finish off this inning. He's going to have to face Cam Dunn. Quinn deals strike 1. Quinn plays his baseball at SUNY Old Westbury, where he pitched in 11 games this year. Went 54 in the 3rd innings, 58 strikeouts, 5-5 record with a 4.31 ERA, and a little bit of a down year for Old Westbury in the Skyline Conference. Usually one of the more competitive teams. They missed out on the playoffs this year. We're not one of the 6 teams that qualified. But Quinn, their ace, has done a good job in the years that he's been there. This pitch is popped up. Making the call is Chase in foul territory. He makes the catch and ends the inning. But the Whitecaps break out and push across 6 runs on 2 hits. They strand none and no errors. And at the end of 5.5 innings, it's 11-5 Atlantic Whitecaps right here on the LI Sports Network. James Trink starting the bottom of the sixth with a strike to Jordan Ramligan. It's going to be 6-7-8 in the Nassau Collegian order. They now trail 11-5 after an explosion inning from the Atlantic Whitecaps. 6 runs, with the exclamation point being the back-to-back home runs by Nolan DeRocchi and Chris Leone. 2 absolute shots off the bats of the 1-2 punch in the order for the Whitecaps. And now the bullpen's going to try to shut it down and get the victory as James Trink is off to a nice start, striking out the first 2 batters he's faced. He sets down Jordan Ramligan on 4 pitches. First pitch to Matthew Serrata is a strike. Excuse me, this is a pinch hitter now. There's a broken bat off the glove of Trink. Slows it down for Naraki. He throws and gets. Harrison Rossi at first. So sometimes it's frowned upon when the pitcher touches it, not really wanting to interfere or misdirect his fielders. But that time, Trink helping out his shortstop Naraki, slowing down the ball, allowing him to get it even though the bat was broken on the play. So it goes 1-6-3. Now it's Dominic Felicetti. He lines one out to center field. Oncoming is Frank DiMartino. He makes the catch on the run. And it's a 1-2-3 quick inning for James Trink. Able to hold on to that 6-run lead as we move to the 7th inning. It's the Whitecaps 11, Collegians 5 right here on the LI Sports Network. We are about ready to start the top of the 7th here in Glen Cove on the LI Sports Network. It's going to be a pinch hitter for the Whitecaps. It's going to be Jared Donnelly hitting for Joe Pellegrino. Pellegrino was 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a run scored. Donnelly facing Patrick Quinn, who's back out for his first full inning of work. He came on in relief last inning and got Cam Dunn to pop out and end the 6th. Donnelly takes inside as the lights have come on here in Glen Cove. Sun setting over the trees. A nice yellow-orange sky with some blue and some clouds mixed in. This next pitch down in the dirt, count 2-1. I'll give you the numbers on Patrick Quinn. This is his 11th game. He's pitched 14 innings, surrendered just 6 hits, 8 walks, struck out 31. He's picked up 4 saves and has 1 win to his credit, and has not allowed an earned run yet this summer. Patrick Quinn leading the charge for this Collegians squad, along with some combined efforts from Kyle Chase. So he gets a big swing and a miss there from Jared Donnelly to even the count at 2. Chase and Quinn 1-2 in innings. 1 and 3 in innings. Daniel Brown, number 2, the starter of today's game. He's gone 16. But Quinn has been super effective as that pitch misses high and tight to Donnelly. Quinn winds the payoff. Fouled back. That pitch misses. Up and away to Donnelly, so he's on with a base on balls. In another inning, another leadoff hitter on for the Whitecaps, looking to still add on to this lead that they have. With the dimensions, as I've talked about so often here, no lead is ever really too safe. A couple swings of the bat and anyone can get right back in it. His first pitch to Frank DiMartino is fouled back. Quinn sets at the belt, kicks, fires, and delivers a strike on the inside corner. Count quickly 0-2. Breaking ball called, strike 3. A little bit of an awkward presentation by Felicetti back there, but Quinn gets the call nonetheless and is able to set DiMartino down on strikes. That'll bring up Ryan Brewer now. Brewer still looking to put the ball in play for the first time tonight. 0 for 1 with 3 walks. A run scored. Swings and fouls that one away. Brewer scored on a sac fly by Devontae Bailey in the last inning. A 6-run effort by the Whitecaps. But he's now behind 0-2 to Patrick Quinn. The 0-2 is a breaking ball flown out of play down the first baseline. Brewer able to stay alive. Next pitch from Quinn. Breaking ball fouled back into the mask of Felsetti. He pops up, seems to be okay. Home plate umpire going to walk the ball out to Quinn. While I have this moment here, I'd like to remind everybody that if you are not already, hope you are following us on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at LI Sports Network for all exclusive social media content, post-game posts, pre-game posts, information about games, where to find us. And if you're watching us on YouTube, you of course have found us, but for more exclusive content, videos, posts, anything that you like, you can follow us on our socials at LI Sports Network. Quinn now ready again. He deals the 0-2 and gets the called strike 3. Still a no-contact night for Ryan Brewer as he's set down on strikes. Patrick Quinn has struck out back-to-back batters. And now we'll deal with Idris Carter. Carter walked and scored on the home run by Naraki his last time up. First pitch by Quinn is a breaking ball down in the dirt. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. Count evened at 1. Next pitch is a breaking ball swung on and missed. Gets away from Felsetti, but not far enough for Donnelly to advance. The count moves to 1-2. Carter asks and receives time as Quinn delivers the pitch. It won't count. Quinn taking a little too long for Carter's liking, so he steps out, resets. And now he'll dig back in. 2 outs, 1 on here in the top of the 7th for the Whitecaps. Quinn sets at the belt, gives a couple checks. Kicks and fires the 1-2 breaking ball, popped, foul out of play right here on top of us. And Carter able to stay alive. Next pitch by Quinn is swung on and missed. Patrick Quinn able to strike out the side after a leadoff walk and escape the top of the 7th unscathed. The Whitecaps leave one on no hits. They score no runs, but they still lead 11-5, and it's time to stretch as we move to the bottom of the 7th right here on the LI Sports Network. James Trink back out to face 9-1-2 in the collegian order. He's going to start with Michael Gardner, who's 1 for 2 today. Takes a strike at the knees, and we're underway in the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch by Trink is a called strike. One, 2 from Trink is fouled up into the screen. So we'll do it again. That pitch misses down in the dirt, 2-2. The Whitecaps have allowed just 2 innings that have not been 1, 2, 3, the first and the 5th inning, in which the Collegians scored in both those innings to get to their total of 5. Trink deals and gets a ground ball into the hole at short. Naraki leaps, jump, throw offline, pulling Brewer off the bag, not in time to get Gardner. Tough play there for the Whitecap shortstop. That'll go down as an infield single for Michael Gardner. And now this will be the 3rd inning that the Whitecaps have not gotten through 1, 2, 3. But the pitching staff has done a nice job, with the exception of really 2 innings. Brendan Turton looked good for the middle portion of his outing. Able to limit the damage in the first, cruised through 2, 3, 4, and then ran into some trouble in the 5th, but again was able to limit it, and his offense picked him up as this is lined. Caught by Naraki, the throw back to first. Gardner dives back in time. So a line out to short for out number 1, and Gardner safe at first. But then Trink came on, able to clean up that bottom of the 5th. Cruise through the 6th inning, 1, 2, 3, and now he's gotten out in the 7th. It's the Whitecaps looking to roll to this victory, and even the season series with the Collegians at 1. Trink checks on Gardner. He scampers back in safely. The Whitecaps looking to return a little bit of the favor, as the Collegians kind of laid a smackdown on him back a month ago at Delphi. Beat him 18-6. The Whitecap offense coming in full force in this game. Unrelenting and really putting the hammer down and making sure that Collegians know that they mean business. This pitch is missed upstairs. Count 2-0 now to Billy Sullivan. Sullivan 0 for 3 tonight, a ground out and 2 strikeouts. That pitch catches the zone. This count moves now 2-1. Pick-off attempt by Trink. Gardner able to get back in standing. That pitch misses upstairs. Count 3-1 to Sullivan. Trink typically good with his command. Battled Emmanuel a little bit, his first batter that he faced, but it's the first one that he's really been behind as Sullivan fouls this one away down the right field line. So this count will also run full. Here comes that payoff from Trink. It's a breaking ball that skips short of the plate, so Sullivan able to work the walk. The Collegians now have first and second, with Kyle Chase stepping back up to the plate. Chase 0 for 3 so far tonight. Struck out, and grounded into a fielder's choice. First pitch to him from Trink is a curveball called for a strike. Trink deals the 0-1. Another breaking ball that misses up. Count 1-1. Next pitch to Chase is popped foul out of play. Next pitch misses high and away. Count now even at 2. Trink deals that 2-2. Chopped over the middle. Naraki Fields flips to second. Donnelly over to first. Double play. Trink able to get the ground ball, and it goes 6-4-3 for the Twin, killing the Whitecaps, able to work out of the jam and end the inning. They still lead 11-5 as we move to the 8th here on the LI Sports Network. The Collegians once again go to the bullpen. This time they'll turn to Kyle Chase. So we've seen all 3 big guns come out here for the Nassau Collegians. Chase going to look to try and keep it where it is. The Collegians getting 2 more cracks to score 6 or more runs and take the tie or take the lead and win this game. Chase will deal with 8-9-1 in the Whitecap order as he deals strike 1 to Anthony Madigan. His first plate appearance of the night as Madigan lifts one out to center field. Reaching up is Jordan Ramligan. He makes the play. And there's one away. Devontae Bailey now taking his chance against Kyle Chase. Bailey 1 for 2 with a walk, sack, fly, RBI, and a run scored. The 1-1 from Chase is cut on and missed. Count 1-2. That pitch misses away. Trying to get Bailey to chase on the off speed. As the count moves 2-2. Next pitch to Bailey is a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Chase sets Bailey down on strikes for out number 2. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order in Nolan Naraki. He hit a 3-run home run his last time up over that short, high left field fence. Really helped break this game open, and then Chris Leone followed up with a solo home run of his own. And here we are, 11-5 in the top of the 8th as Naraki swings and misses. Chase lets out a grunt and fires a strike. The Catholic League combatants, pretty familiar with each other. Going to war is Naraki is from Chaminade and Chase is from St. John the Baptist. Faced each other plenty this year. Here comes Chase's next pitch to Naraki, cut on and missed. Kyle Chase sets down the last 2 batters on strikes and gets through the 8th inning, 1-2-3. So the Whitecaps, no hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left on base. To move to the bottom of the 8th, still 11-5 Whitecaps right here on the LI Sports Network. James Trink on for his third full inning of work. He's gone 2 1/3 so far. Going to face 4, 5, 6 in the collegian order as he deals with Christopher Leary to start the bottom of the 8th. And as we begin the bottom of the 8th, folks, I would just like to remind you that this weekend we are going to have doubleheader action for the Whitecaps as Leary swings and misses. It's both Saturday and Sunday. We will be broadcasting Whitecap games. Saturday will be live from SUNY Maritime. And Sunday will be from Poly Prep High School. So I hope that you can take some time out of your weekend and join us here on the LI Sports Network for more Atlantic Collegiate Baseball League action. Trink behind Leary 3-1. Here comes that next pitch. It's lined out to right field, but it's going to twist foul in the corner. Count now full. 3-2. Coach Ike Goldstein down at third base requesting time. Asking Devontae Bailey to ask a car to turn their headlights off. A little bit distracting for the players as James Trink deals a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Nice pitch there by the Whitecap left-hander for out number 1. That is his third strikeout of his outing. And it is out number 1 of the 8th inning. First pitch to Troy Manuel is a strike. Manuel 0 for 3 so far today as he grounds this one back to Trink. He knocks it down, picks it up, flips over to first base, and retires Manuel for the 4th time tonight. I'll bring Jordan Ramligan back to the plate. Ramligan had a big 3-run double back in the 1st inning. He's flown out and struck out in his last 2 plate appearances. He takes ball 1 downstairs. Next pitch is upstairs, 2-0. A cut and a miss. Next pitch is also cut on and missed. Trink winds with the break even. Pitch misses away. Two outs, no one on. Bottom of the 8th, 11-5 Whitecaps. Payoff pitch is cut on and missed. James Trink works a 1-2-3 inning. Collegians manage no hits, no runs, leave nobody on base. At the end of 8 innings, it's Whitecaps 11, Collegians 5, right here on the LI Sports Network. It's going to be Kyle Chase looking to get the last 3 outs here for the Collegians. He's going to deal with 2, 3, 4 in the Whitecaps order, starting with Chris Leone, who homered his last time up. He swings first pitch and fouls it off. First base side out of play. A breaking ball that just misses below the knees. Next pitch to Leone is another breaking ball and misses. Of course, Leone had 2-1. That pitch is high and tight, 3-1. Whitecaps not really playing off their speed today, more so playing off their power, really flexing the muscles, hitting a couple home runs and playing off some miscues by the pitching staff and the defense of the Collegians. Able to surmount this 11-5 lead. Here comes the payoff pitch to Leone. It's a breaking ball, caught on and missed. Strike 3. Chases set down the last 3 batters via the strikeout. And I'll bring Cam Dunn back to the plate. He swings and misses. Or, excuse me, fouls it back first pitch. Dunn 0 for 3 tonight. He's walked twice, scored, and driven in a run. He takes a slider at the knees for strike 2. And as the sun sets here, it's changed from a yellow to a beautiful, soft pink. Cam Dunn swings and misses through that breaking ball. 4 straight strikeouts for Kyle Chase. A nice effort on the back end of a little bit of a blowout, but he's on kind of the wrong end of it. See a very nice shot of the sky there from our first base camera. First pitch to Jared Donnelly is cut on and missed. Next pitch misses outside. Looks like Chase went to back-to-back changeups that just faded off the plate a little too much. Couldn't get Donnelly to bite. Donnelly's first time up, he walked back in the 7th inning and was promptly stranded after Patrick Quinn struck out the side following that walk. Next pitch is a called strike on the inside corner. Donnelly hopped out of the way, trying to sell it just off the plate, but the umpire would not be fooled. So the count now moves full. Payoff pitch. It is swung on and missed. Kyle Chase comes on, strikes out 5 of the 6 batters he faces, including the side in the 9th. The Collegians have one last chance to try and put up 6 runs as we move to the bottom of the 9th right here on the LI Sports Network. begin the bottom of the ninth. The Whitecaps 3 outs away from victory. It's going to be James Trink facing 7, 8, 9 in the Collegian order. He's going to start off with Harrison Rossi. But he's quickly behind him, 2-0. Big swing there by Rossi. Looking to try and get a run back here for the Collegians, who trail by 6. But it comes up empty, and it's 2-1. Another big swing, 2-2. If the Whitecaps are able to get 3 outs and hold on for this victory, they will move to 4-0 following a loss in the recorded standings. Check swing there on a ball in the dirt. Nowhere to check. So the home plate umpire says no swing. But yes, there are a couple games that have not been recorded while we were on a small break. So as far as we know, recording-wise, the Whitecaps sit at 12-4, and if they move to 13-4, they will be 4-0 following a loss. Very impressive mark. A resilient team as Trink loses Rossi there. The Collegians have a nice start to the bottom of the 7th, trying to overcome this steep lead. We'll bring up now Dominic Felicetti. He has a home run on the day. Solo shot back in the 5th. Steps in against Trinken, check swings a foul ball right back in front of us. Next pitch misses upstairs. Trink in his 4th full inning of work might be feeling just a little bit of fatigue. Losing a little bit of a feel for the zone. So next pitch is cut on and missed. Another fastball upstairs from Trink, but Felicetti wouldn't bite on it this time. Next pitch from Trink is a called strike 3 at the knees. Whitecaps now 2 outs away from a victory. And that's the 5th strikeout for James Trink. Michael Gardner now comes back up. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Next pitch catches a piece. Next pitch chopped over to second base. Donnelly makes the tag, throws on to first, double play, and that'll do it. The Whitecaps claim victory over the Collegians here tonight in Glen Cove, responding from a tough loss on Tuesday with an impressive 11-5 victory over the Nassau Collegians in a battle of the top teams in the Kaiser Division of the Atlantic Collegiate Baseball League, and they even the season series at 1. Folks, we thank you so much for joining us here on the LI Sports Network for this presentation of Atlantic Whitecap Baseball. I hope you join us on Saturday as we bring you doubleheader action of the Atlantic Collegiate Baseball League. As we will be live from SUNY Maritime as the Whitecaps take on the Valor. First game will start promptly at 3 o'clock. I hope to see everybody there. But for the LI Sports Network, I am Dylan Flynn. I thank you for watching this presentation of Atlantic Whitecaps baseball on the LI Sports Network.